Hey, it's Bex. Welcome to the online course for the Arthur Leather Clutch. We're going to start our sewing by doing a running stitch that comes all the way around this outside edge of the zip. So it's quite, you have to be really quite careful with this stitch because you only want to go about 1 millimeter from the edge, because underneath we've got about 3 mils of the actual zip tape that we're going to be capturing. So if you come too far out, you're not actually going to catch the tape. So it's important to go as close as possible. And what I tend to do, I've mounted the thread color that's going to match my leather, because I had the top stitching thread in the black. I want it now, because we're doing an inside seam, to match the thread to your leather color. And then other things to flag up is we're going to be putting the Teflon foot or a walking foot on at this stage. We're keeping the stitch length to stitch length 4, and we're going to be using the magnetic seam adjuster as well. So we place that on the machine, so it runs right up along the 10 mil line. If any of you have got inches on your machine, then you can always just measure from the needle middle position out 10 mils and then pop your magnet down. And then just to note, if anyone's finding that they're easing the leather in here, so be aware that sometimes leather might kind of buckle up a little bit, and you can easily prevent it from tucking by just pushing it down, just because of the nature of it having quite a lot of stretch. So now comes the really fun final bit of actually bringing all of the strap, the tassel and the bag all together. So we're just going to mark some reference points from the wrist strap pattern. So I want you to place the pattern back on, and where we've got these points here, this is going to be the points for the rivets. So you want to be really careful when you're cutting these out, because you don't want to cut through your lovely stitching. So we've got one right at the end, one here where it goes to where the wider part was, but that's basically where the triple layer is now. And then one right at the end as well. Now I quite like using the rotating hole punch at this stage, but you could use the individual hole punches, and we're doing the hole for the size stem that you're using. So what you want to do is measure the width of the stem here, and that will relate to the hole that you need. So we've got a 2.5 mil hole that we're creating for our ones. So hole punch all of those out, make sure they're definitely out the way. If anyone needs to just get the awl just to push the remaining little excess of the leather out the way, then do. And then what we've got here is a 9 millimeter. So that's your Arthur Leather Clutch bag all finished. And I really hope that the course has built your confidence and introduced you to some really good professional techniques for working with leather. There's so many ways that you could customize this bag and just experiment with making. You could do different color combos for the handle and the tassel. You could do a plique. So I would highly recommend just keep on making this bag over and over again, so it really refines all of your leathercraft skills. Thank you so much for making that bag with me. I really hope that we have inspired you to start your bag making journey. We've got so many more advanced courses to introduce you to. So don't forget to sign up to our mailing list to keep up to date.